Good fucking morning. I fucking love women. Always have done. I've just always wanted the best for women. I wish I could unshackle women from the mental cages that keep us living small and fearful lives. I wish I could unshackle women from the mental cage of martyrdom. And about 5 years ago now, I unshackled myself from one of those cages. My ex-boyfriend. And I started saying, dump him this, dump him that. I would get hundreds of messages from women a day saying, just seeing this post has given me the courage to break up with my boyfriend. It was the sign I needed, right? And the way that my messaging has evolved over time is that I'm just fed up of talking about men. Like, within 6 months of talking about it, I just got fed up of talking about men. And what I'm much more interested in doing now is encouraging women to cultivate a life they love. A love for themselves, a love for their life that is so potent and it's so fucking loud that disrespect feels foreign. It's essentially a journey of learning the art of being a soft woman with boundaries of fucking steel. And you think that those two things are mutually exclusive. After all of my trauma, like the big traumas in my life, I developed these boundaries of steel and I wouldn't let anyone in. I thought that being the best feminist in the world was being the most independent person with rigid boundaries. Don't fuck with me, don't fuck with me, don't fuck with me. And so what happened was I started to consider the parts of myself that were really soft and vulnerable and creative and feminine as weak. But that's what makes me me. But that is the most beautiful part. That's where living happens. That's where feeling happens. That's where the joy of life comes in. I'm just so much more interested now in shifting that to what can women do to make themselves fall in love with their life so much, one step at a time, that disrespect from other people, it's just impossible to tolerate. Because when you measure it against the barometer of the love you have for yourself, it's like you can't even consider allowing this petty, manipulative love into your life because you treat you better than anyone could treat you. Not only is that a much more empowering message, it is within your control, you know? Like, if we just end up pointing our finger out at the world all the time as to why this happens, if we stop there, it just disempowers us further because what we're saying is we don't have any agency over our lives. It's not empowering to just stop when you find the reason for why you are the way you are. You must seek to go beyond it. We must seek to understand the reasons, the trauma, go to therapy, talk about it. Then you've got to go beyond that. You can't just say it's because of patriarchy, it's because of this ex, it's because of my parents, it's because of this. You must take small steps to see how that outer structure has formed the inner structure of your mind and take baby steps out of it to freedom. Because it's not empowering to constantly point the finger outside of your life. That's what I've learned. Because it puts you in a state of helplessness and it has